Hello everyone, my name is Alyssa Smith and I'm a senior on the women's tennis team. In the words of the late Maya Angelou, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. To me, this quote emphasizes something that is so often overlooked on a day-to-day basis, and that's the ability to impact one another. We often get caught up in saying the exact right thing in class or to our friends. As students, we obsess over our word choice, thinking that if we change the word goal to ambition, we'll get an A instead of an A-. As athletes, we get caught up in hitting the perfect shot or beating our last personal best. We are taught from a young age to focus on what we can control, work harder, study longer, be better. Control your words and actions, focus on yourself. But what no one tells you is that you won't look back and remember any of those things. You won't remember a word of that 10-minute presentation you gave in class 2 weeks ago. You won't remember one of the many shots you missed your freshman year against an ACC opponent. But what you will remember are the people you shared your time with and how they made you feel. Now, I initially chose to come to Duke for the obvious reasons. A world-class education with a top 10 tennis program. My family was thrilled when I called them saying that I was going to accept the offer to come here. And everyone I talked to after that would always say how lucky I was to be able to attend such a special place. And what I always thought they were talking about was the incredible, unique combination of top-notch academics and athletics. Yet as I look back on my last 3.5 years here at Duke, I realize that it isn't just the academic accolades or the national championships that make this school feel like a special place, but rather it's the people who make you feel like you're home. It's the teammate who drops everything to go on a drive with no destination just so you can clear your head because, well, that first French exam wasn't pretty. It's the roommate who can't stand your snoring, but gives you her last Lindor chocolate truffle because she knows you lost a tough match earlier that day. It's Leslie Barnes giving you a pep talk because you are freaking out that you are still the only one who doesn't have a job. It's the chance to talk to all of you. It's these things that remind me that my win-loss record, my job status, and my grades do not define who I am. I would have never had the chance to make these memories or meet these people without generous donors who have provided me with this opportunity. I never would have played on the 2014 National Indoor Championship team. I never would have met my boyfriend of almost 3 years. I never would have spent a month volunteering in Vietnam. And I never would have gotten the chance to intern at Nike this past summer. See, before coming to college, I never imagined that I would even get to do one of these things in my time here, let alone all of them. These things were just dreams, experiences that very few were lucky enough to have. But it's because of all of your generosity that I was able to convert these dreams into realities. It's because of the difference that you've made in my life that I can say I've made a difference in someone else's. It's because of you that I know I can achieve anything I set my mind to. It's because of you that I hope one day I can impact a life to the magnitude that you have all impacted mine. Now, earlier, I shared the Maya Angelou quote, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." And to me, this really sums up my Duke experience because it focuses on the powerful impact we have on each other's lives. And that's exactly what you all have done for us. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to meet any of these people or experience any of these things without your generosity. And the crazy thing is while I haven't gotten the opportunity to meet most of you, I will never forget how you've made me feel. Thank you.